Good afternoon, everyone. It's 23 minutes past 5 on Tuesday, the 27th of July, and the 5 up sessions that we've had in the American markets have come to an abrupt stop this afternoon, no doubt caused by trouble in, or at least a change of direction in China that's reverberated into the American market and caused everybody to be a little bit uneasy. The S&P is off 40 points. And the advice on VectorVest is not to buy stocks. We've got mixed situation on the trends of the market. The short-term trend is up because of that up run last week. The medium-term measure of the trend also turned up on Friday, the DEW, but the underlying trend and the longest term measure of the trend on VectorVest still firmly down, and as you can see, that longer term trend will only turn up when the buy-sell ratio gets above 1, and it's got a long way to go before it gets above 1 as yet. So if we have a look at the US market, there we are, and as we all know, the darn thing has gone nowhere since March, and it's been really difficult to make some decent money in this since March. Haven't lost any money, but haven't made decent money in it either. And that just goes to prove what we've been saying for so long, that 70% of the exercise is the general market. That's the DEW I'm looking at. That's the DEW that turned up on Thursday. I thought that was funny. There's the confirmed call, the last confirmed call. That was on the 13th of July. That's still in place. As you can see, the buy-sell ratio down 0.41, the MTI 0.92, and thus the underlying trend is down. But as I say, the DEW turned up, and based on that I added one position on Friday. Whether that's going to be a good decision or not, time will tell. If we go to our viewers, I bought into this little company EVC, which is undervalued on VectorVest. We'll have a look at it now. I particularly like the setup. It's one of my famous, Richard Wyckoff's famous springs, and as you can see, this thing pushed up strongly, big volume, pulling back on falling volume, and I thought we were well away, and as you can see, market selling off today. Yesterday up in very nice volumes. That's a classic example of a spring. We shall see whether it works or not. I would start to get worried when we see we see a trend line somewhere down around here, and that trend line that needs to hold somewhere around this level. We shall see what happens. I thought it was a sitter yesterday, and that's the other one I've got, which is this ANAT, also a spring setup, and I've been holding it. A good entry in this one, down around here somewhere. Got to 160 and came off that big number. So it's the only two short-term trades I've got in the American market, and as we can see, at 527, the S&P's off 41 ticks. If we have a look at my old friend the S&P, that's the S&P. Those of you that come to my Q&A webcast on a Monday afternoon, I explain one of my favorite short-term patterns, which is called a surprise attack. And that was a surprise attack that we had on the market today, and I'm currently short from that pattern, 4403, and it's at 4381 now. I don't hold these positions overnight, folks, so I shall be taking my 20 points. And we have a look at it on an intraday basis, and starting to come down in this sort of falling wedge pattern. Looks to me as if the low of the day is relatively close here. After 5 big sessions like this, the darn thing needs to pull back a little bit, even under the most positive circumstances, folks. So nothing to worry about too much. Those of you that are swing traders, well, the DEW is up at the minute. Those of you that are position traders, well, we've got a confirmed call in place down, so just sit in your hands for another day or two. In the UK, I haven't done anything. Still sweating on those gold stocks. I don't expect much to happen in gold until the first week of August. The seasonality for gold is very, very good. And again, those of you that are in my Q&A webcast yesterday afternoon, we actually looked at the copper market in a great deal of detail, and I think that there's some great opportunities in copper-based stocks over the next few months. So nothing to do in the American market for me apart from manage this little position. American market has been hard going until we break out of this particular range. So just be careful. Thanks very much, folks. I hope this helped a little bit. Bye-bye.